Well, good afternoon, everybody. On this beautiful, sunny, warm day. Yeah, it's kind of hard to be in here this evening, but that's okay. We're here, all right, for another class. Okay, let's see. All righty, we are still working on the enlarged kitchen plan. It is my desire and plan, as we look at our screen here, is to complete it this week so we can start on our Google SketchUp 3D model next week. Okay, so we need to get on that. Okay, now, okay, who's working on specifying their base cabinets from the craft made site? I think Jason is, right? You are. And I think Anson has started it as well. Is that correct?
I already moved on past that.
Okay, you moved on past that. And Jason, you're just getting started with your base cabinets?
Well, I picked out everything, I think, for the base cabinets already over the weekend.
Okay, excellent. I love it. I love it. All right, so we are. Could you just send me a PDF of that so we can kind of look at it together briefly? Okay.
Sure.
Anson, you're starting on your wall cabinets, right? But you've already specified your window size, right? Right.
Yes.
Okay, cool. And you started on your wall cabinets. Can you, with wall cabinets, well, have you placed them yet? Have you specified them yet?
I've got an idea for him. I think I've got it pretty much figured out.
Okay, so let's. I'm going to go over that with you briefly, okay? And then with everybody else, I want you to send me a progress PDF of where you are. Xavier, I sent you a chat. Okay, good. Agia, I want the same thing from you, so I know where you are, so I know how that you and I need to what we need to talk about. All right. So Anson, I'm going to go. Let's go. Let's talk about wall cabinets. Okay.
Excuse me.
Yes.
What do you want me to send you?
Your progress.
Wherever. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got it.
Cool. All right. Okay, let's go here. I want to go. So Anson, we're going to go to D2L, and we're going to go to week 7 and 8, still there. And then we're going to come down to assignment 4A. Okay, and then we're going to scroll down. Okay. Just let me share my screen. Okay, now that you can see my screen, we're going to go to, what did I say, assignment 4A. Let's see where we are. Okay, let's go down to kitchen cabinetry. Okay, let's go down. Okay, let's look at this PDF here. Wall cabinet options. Okay. Now, the typical ceiling height is 8 feet, but in today's architectural world, you know, we're using that 8 feet has turned into 9 feet and 10 feet. Okay, but typically in the past, the typical height from the floor to the ceiling was 8 feet. In our case, we have a 9-foot ceiling. Okay, now when it comes to wall cabinets, you have two basic options. There are others, but two basic options in terms of the height of wall cabinets. Wall cabinets can be 30 inches in height, as we see here. Okay. And they're typically 12 inches in deep as a stock wall cabinet. Okay. Or the other option would be to use, that is, 42-inch high wall cabinets. Okay, good. So if we use 30-inch wall cabinets, that's going to give us a space left over from the top of the wall cabinet to the underside of the ceiling, a space of 2 feet. Okay, and that's called a soffit space, SOFFIT, soffit space. And of course, if we use 42-inch high wall cabinets, that's only going to leave a foot soffit. Okay, so your initial determination is to decide whether or not you're going to use a 30-inch wall cabinet or a 42-inch tall wall cabinet. Okay, so that's your initial decision. And of course, there are some other specialty wall cabinets that you put over refrigerators and things like that. Okay, all right. You got that part?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right. So now let us go back to the week 7 and 8 kitchen cabinetry. Okay. Okay, let's go back to the catalog here. Okay, where do we need to be? Kitchen sources right here. Okay, kitchen sources right here. Yeah. Okay, let's go back to the craft made PDF online. And we know how we got there. We went to support, and then we went to product specifications. Okay. And we have several choices of suppliers. So I just chose Lowe's. Okay, and then I selected this icon here so I can get a bookmark. So now we want to look at and see wall cabinets right here, wall cabinets. And just like it was for base cabinets, okay. Okay. So as we look at the nomenclature, okay, we see, of course, W stands for wall cabinets. Okay, the first dimension, it's going to be the width of the wall cabinet. And just like base cabinets, you know, wall cabinets start out at about 12 inches and they increase in width in increments of 3 inches. Okay, so that's obvious here, right? 12 inches, 15 inches, okay? And then the last dimension is the height. So we have tons of options in terms of height, 12 inches, 18 inches, 15 inches, 18 inches. But we talked about the basic ones is 30 inches high and 42 inches high. But as you can see, there are tons of other heights, okay? Okay, so, and again, the R and L refers to the what side the hinge is located on, left or right. Okay, so your initial task now is, your task now, that is to browse, is just to browse through these wall cabinets, okay? So you can get an idea of what's happening, right? See what's available to you. Okay. Okay. And let me look at your your quarter scale plan here. Okay. And then we can talk about that.
Yeah, I think I have a basic idea of what I want to do with it already.
Okay, excellent. Okay. All right. Let me share one other thing with you then. Okay, so I'm gonna let you go ahead with that, but I want to share this with you. Let's go back to let's go back here to the, okay, let me stop sharing for a moment. Oops. Here's what I want to, good. All right. Okay, let's go back to 7 and 8. Let's see. I want to share one other thing with you concerning okay. Window types, what I want, showing windows in plan. Is that where I want to be? Yeah, no, here's where I want to be. Wall cabinets at windows right here.
Okay. So the 6 inches on either side.
That's correct. See, so that's gonna make a difference as to when you go to plan these wall cabinets, right? We need that 6 inches of space from the window jamb to where the wall cabinet starts. That's why we had to size and place our window first above the sink. All right. So let's just keep that in mind as you're planning the sizes of these wall cabinets. Is that cool?
Okay.
All right. So I'll let you go ahead.
All right. And when I have that done, just send you a PDF with
Please.
those okay.
Please. Yeah. And just like you have identified the base cabinets, lightly, I want you to also identify the wall cabinets lightly.
Okay. Will do.
Okay, Jason, I have your base cabinets here. Okay, are we looking at it together? Jason?
Yes.
Okay. We're both seeing the same thing, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, so I see that you. Okay, where's your refrigerator? Right here.
No, to the right there in between. Yes.
Okay, your refrigerator's here. Yeah.
Yes.
I got it. Okay. So let's start in the corner. You have chosen a B24. Okay, and then there's a BD12. Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Now, for your sink base, you've chosen a 36-inch wide sink base. What is the length of your sink?
I think it's 32 and a quarter.
That's good, because here's what we. What type of sink do you have?
Kraus.
Okay, but in terms of
Double. I think it's a double bowl.
Is it on the counter? Is it counter mounted? Is it on the counter?
Yeah.
Okay, so either it's a rim sink which is mounted on top of the countertop, or it's an under counter mounted one. Okay, but at any rate, okay, the length of your sink is essentially 32. What we like to do to ensure that the sink base will be wide enough to receive the sink, we like to make the the width of the sink base one increment wider than the length of the sink. So you're in good shape because your sink base is 36 inches and your sink self is about 32. You said 33. All right. So then we have our dishwasher, and then we have a B30. Okay, and then a B36. Okay. I have one suggestion. Why don't you make that B30 next to the right of the dishwasher? Why don't you make that a BD base cabinet that has drawers? I know you have the BD12 on the opposite side. Okay, but that's narrow for getting utensils and pots and pans and stuff in there. Okay. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Should
do you
I,
agree?
could I eliminate the drawers on the other side of the sink? Or yeah, because I have drawers on the
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So now you have you know what I would do. I know you have that BD12 there, but I'm wondering. I think it will look better if you just made that a B36. You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
You would have a B36 here, there, and then an SB36, okay, and then the dishwasher, and then a BD30, and then what I like about that, as you go toward the end, at the end there, you have a B36. So when you look at it from a balance point of view, you would have a 36-inch base cabinet on one end and another 36-inch cabinet on the other end. And I think compositionally it would balance out a little better, and I think it would work better functionally.
Yeah.
I don't think that BD12 was helping you at all. Okay. All righty.
Yeah, and then on my island, I have a couple on each side.
Mm-hmm.
I have
Okay, I don't know what is the BCC. I don't know what that is.
I might have that wrong. I think I know one of those is a drawer, so I think it's like a cooking cabinet, something like that. It's like special for like, has a bunch of different drawers and stuff for like all your
Now
like
it's
cooking ware.
okay, cool. But it's not for a cooktop though, right? It's not for a cooktop.
I'm not sure, honestly.
Okay. Okay.
What's the difference? But what's a cooktop? Compared to a range.
Excellent question. Okay, a range has burners and an integral oven right together. Okay, cooktop only has burners but no oven, so that's why if you have a cooktop, you got to have a wall oven. But
okay.
I think you have a standard range, don't you?
Yes, I have a standard range.
Right. So I'm just curious as to what the BCC shows. So just find out what that is. You know.
Okay.
Okay, at some point in time. All right. So now you know how to go to the catalog, right, and actually start to specify these cabinets, and draw them lightly on your enlarged floor plan.
Yes.
Okay, because this is just your sketch. Now, okay, question: Have you recreated this as an enlarged plan on the drawing cartoon?
Yes, I've given you a PDF of my walls.
Okay,
I'm just
excellent. Yeah, yeah, you did. You did now. I remember now. Okay, so now here's what we're going to do. Are we going to start? Okay, let me just share my screen. Let me stop sharing this for a second. Okay. Okay, we're going to go back to the CraftMate site. Okay, we're going to go back to the CraftMate site, and you know how to get there, don't you?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, so now we're going to go back to the CraftMate site, and by the way, Jason, your daughter's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yes, she is.
Appreciate it. Thank
She's
you.
beautiful. All right, let me share this with you. Okay, cool. All right, this is just an example. So now you're gonna start. You're gonna start in this corner right here, right? And you're going to now choose that B36 wall cabinet, and you're just gonna draw it in right here, right? Just gonna draw it in right there. Oh, over construction lines. Okay, well, I'm gonna do it. We'll do it together. All right. Okay, so now the cabinet is going to be okay. So the cabinet depth is going to be 24 inches. Okay, we got that. Okay, the cabinet width is going to be 3 feet. So now we're going to put that in there. We're going to put that in there. And we're still going to use construction lines. So we're going to start here. Okay. There we go. We're just starting in that corner, and then we're going to just lightly over here. That's a B, what, 36 we talked about, making a B36, right?
Yeah.
And then we're just going to continue.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, okay. I need to talk to somebody. I need to talk to, let me see what I have in terms of emails. I mean, yeah, emails. Yeah. Okay, cool. So I see, well, we can share it together. We can share. Okay. Okay, Anson. Okay, I see that. All right, above. Okay, so you have a B36 base cabinet, and then you have a W36 by 30. Okay, so you made yours 36 high. Is that what you wanted?
Yeah, I was thinking kind of a in between.
Okay. Okay. All right. Now, when you show these wall cabinets are typically 12 inches in depth. Okay.
Yeah, I know I didn't do the full depth there, but
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. So now you have okay. Okay. So, and then next to that, you have your range. No, okay, refrigerator.
Yes, that's the range in
That's the
between
range.
those
Okay.
two.
Question from your product selection sheet. What is the width of your range?
The width of my range is 30 inches.
30 inches, okay. Also, what is the width of your hood above it?
29 and 15
Okay, so
sixteenths.
that's essentially the same. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to back that 36 inch, that W36. I want you to back it off to a W33. Just take off one increment, because what I'm trying to do is give more space between the hood and the cabinet. Oh, poof.
Oh, okay.
The hood and the wall cabinet.
Okay. So there's not, so it doesn't meet up right where it is.
So it's not tight. So that's
Okay.
between where the hood ends and where the wall cabinet starts. Now you're going to make that a W33, and then you come over here. You're going to do the same thing for your W24, right? You're going to make that a W21.
Should I change maybe the W36 on the right side and then leave the W24? I don't know if that would doesn't matter.
It really doesn't matter. If you, well, that's a good point, because then now you would have a W33, right? And then you're going to keep the W24, and then that's going to be a W33. So the two of them would be the same dimension. Although you wouldn't be able to see 3 inches that much, but with them being the same, I think it's so. Yes, I would change that W36 at the opposite end to a W33 as well.
Okay. And then over on the right side of the window, I instead of cabinets, I put 2 shelves there.
Okay, so then we're gonna work our way around. Let's come around. Let's see what's going on. All right, so you have your window here.
Mhm.
Okay, so yes, so you don't have a wall cabinet to the right of the window, right? You don't have a to the left.
Not to the left, just down.
I got you. All right.
Yeah,
and
it's
then,
just 2 floating shelves.
and then to the right of it, you have a shelf there.
Yeah, so that was the 2 floating shelves that I was going
Gotcha.
to put instead of a
all right.
cabinet.
Okay, good. All right, so now let's look at since we're dealing with the, now typically above the refrigerator, typically you have a high cabinet above your refrigerator, typically. Most people do.
Yeah, I have the WR on the left side there.
Okay, I see it. A WR20. Okay, good. Now, let's look at that. How wide is it? Okay, now it's 21 inches high. Okay, but here's what we got to do. We have to know what's the height of your refrigerator.
Oh yeah, so see what it looks like compared to the other cabinets. I didn't think of
Well,
that.
no, I want to make sure that you have clearance between the bottom of the high cabinet and the top of your refrigerator.
Okay. The fridge is 70 and a quarter inches high.
70 and a quarter inches. Okay. Now, so and you're using 36-inch high cabinets. All right. So from the floor to the top of your wall cabinet, okay, is going to be 7 feet 6 inches. Right? Because typically, if you were using 30-inch wall cabinets, okay, the height would be 7 feet, but you have increased your wall cabinets by another, what, 6 inches?
Yes.
Is that right? Okay. No. Yes, sorry, yeah, so 6 inches. All right, so from the floor to the top of your wall cabinet is going to be 7'6". Okay.
Okay.
Here's what we want to do. So we want to use that 7'6", and then you want to put a high cabinet above, but I want at least 3 inches of clearance between the top of the refrigerator and the bottom of that high cabinet. So that's going to change your cabinet height to there. It's going to change it.
Okay.
It can't be 21 anymore.
You said, sorry, could you repeat that? How much was it?
Okay,
that we need?
I want at least 3 inches from the top of the refrigerator to the underside of the high wall cabinet.
Okay. And then from the bottom of the cabinet to the top, that should match where the 36.
Absolutely.
Okay. So I have to figure that out. All right.
So I think I understand your question. The top of all the wall cabinets are going to be 7'6" above the floor.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So now, so let's look at one other thing. Okay. All right. Your refrigerator is 36 inches wide. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. No, your refrigerator is not 36 inches wide, is it?
That's 35 3/4.
Okay. Okay. 35. Okay. It's 35. Okay. So it is okay. Good. Now, we're just being kind of like, we are zero. We're honing in
Yeah.
to the details now. Okay, good. I want you to go back to the, okay, well, let me show you. I can show you. Okay. I'm just going to sketch it over here. Okay. All right. Show you what I'm talking about. So let me stop sharing here so you can see my board. Cool. I'm just trying to find some sketch paper.
Okay.
Which I should have. I have plenty of it. Okay. All right. Okay. So here's what we have now. Okay. Let's sketch it. Yeah. We have our refrigerator. Which is 36, and this is our wall condition. Cool. Now, and your refrigerator is 36 inches in width. They make what I call end panels, and that okay. And I'm just going to draw your wall. This is your wall cabinet here. This is your wall. And this is that 30, whatever this is, whatever this is, 36, right? Yeah, it's only 36 right here. As I remember, yeah, 36, good. So now, they make an end panel that goes on the end, on the side of the refrigerator. It's called a refrigerator end panel, okay? Now what that does, it allows for this refrigerator to have a sort of a built-in look. And if you go to some kitchen design inspirations, you'll probably see it in application. Yeah.
Mhm.
So, and secondly, it prevents a person from seeing the back of the refrigerator, because that's not a pretty thing when a refrigerator is at the end like this.
Yeah, especially right by the table.
Exactly. So that end panel would give it a built-in look. So I want you to go back to the CraftMade site, okay?
Okay.
And look for refrigerator end panels. All righty, so that we can get a thickness.
All right.
Because now the other part of that. So now that we're applying this end panel, right? A refrigerator needs a certain amount of clearance around it for installation and for ventilation. So here's what we want to do. Okay, we want to add. Okay, so between this point of the end panel and this wall cabinet, okay, we want to add an inch on each side. Okay, an inch on each side. Okay, so now the refrigerator is actually 36 inches, but the space that we're going to allow for it, we're going to add 2 more inches, is 38 inches. You got me now? So
yeah.
So from the end panel, so from this wall cabinet to this end panel here, that space is going to be 38 inches, and that's going to give us the clearance that we need.
Okay.
And then from there, that's where the end panel is going to start. You see, and that's going to affect eventually the total length of the wall cabinet, the high cabinet above the refrigerator, because now we want that new width to go from this wall cabinet all the way over here to this point of the end panel. That's why we need to know the thickness of that end panel.
Okay.
Okay? All right. Okay, Xavier, I'm back with you. Where are you?
I got the measurements right for the refrigerator.
Okay, so now your drawing should look like mine right now, right? Should look just like this, does it?
Yeah, it's a bit wide.
I want it to look exactly like it, Xavier, exactly.
You said the refrigerator's 3 feet?
Yep, this refrigerator that I've drawn here is 3 feet. Well, you can just go ahead and make it square. Make it square. It should be 3 feet by 3 feet. Just make it square. It'll be easier.
Oh, 3 by 3?
Mm-hmm.
I think I did 3 by 2. Let me remeasure it.
Yeah. Okay. Remember. Okay. What does your
That's
selection sheet say? What's the depth of the refrigerator?
35, 5/8, and no, 34 and 5/8.
Okay. So we just So it's
around.
feet, right? It's not 2 feet.
No, it's like 2 and some change.
That's fine. So because we're not so concerned about the depth of it. We are concerned about the width of it. So
just make it 3 feet. 3 by 3.
no. Okay. Right now we're just concerned about the width of it. Okay, 3 feet. Okay. So from here to here is 3 feet, right?
Yes.
Good. All right. So now let's look at your scheme. So next to the refrigerator, you have your range, right?
Yes.
Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. Okay. Let me find that reference information. Okay. I'm referring to this reference information here, and I think you should have made a copy of it, or you can make reference to it. You see this?
Yeah, I have a copy of that.
You did? You copied it?
Yep, I have all those papers.
Oh, excellent. That's good. All right, so now let's go, where we need to be. Where we need to be. Let's go to, good. Let's go to the page that has 13 at the top, 13. What's
From
it?
there.
Got that?
Yep, from there.
Okay, cool. Now, in order for a kitchen to function properly, okay, there are countertop requirements at each side of the major work centers, okay? Now, so now we're dealing with our range center right here. See, this is our range center. And we see we have countertop here and a countertop there. And there are basic requirements for the width of that counter space to provide adequate functionality. Okay, to be functional. Okay, good. So now, here it is in plan. Okay, here it is in plan. Here's your range, and it's telling you you need counter distance on either side of that range. Okay. (18 to 24 inches here. (18 to 24 inches here, 18 to 24 inches here, okay? Okay, look at your skin. Okay, okay, then we turn the corner. So here's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna do. We're going to add counter space now, okay? And I'm going to ask you a question. What's the depth of counter space? How far does the counter space extend from the wall? Because I'm about to draw some counter space next to this refrigerator. How deep should that counter be? Xavier?
Wow, I was muted the whole time. I was saying I don't want to really say it like half a foot.
No, I don't want you to guess. I don't want you to guess. See, by this time you should know this, right? Because if you're looking at the literature, okay, I wanna as an architectural person, designer, you're gonna have to read and you're gonna have to do research. You're gonna have to. Okay, and you got to make reference. You got to refer to references. You got to do it. Okay, all right. So now, this is not like drafting now. You know, we're into design, and we need to make references to certain design standards. Okay, all right. So now, I'm just doing this because I want you to get into this mode, right? I want you to get into the mode that I have to read. I have to make reference. I have to refer to references. You got to get in that mode. Okay, good. All right. So now, let's go back to this. Let's go back to this. Back here to part 3. Now, I want you to look at this picture here, and I want you to tell me how deep should the counter, pardon me, I want you to look at this isometric here and tell me how deep should the countertop be?
Depth, typical depth is 24 inches.
There we go.
That's 2 feet.
Yes, sir. Okay, so now you see how we got that, right? Okay.
Yes.
And I know that you're saying you're watching the videos, but are you pausing to make sure you understand what's happening?
Yes, I pause and take pictures.
Okay, all right, okay, all right. So I'm gonna keep harping on that until I'm confident that you're watching those videos. All right. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. So now we know that the depth of the countertops is 2 feet. Okay, so I'm gonna come here. Okay, so now so I'm drawing the countertop in. See that? Right, countertop, 24 inches in depth.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now, here's, I'm gonna give you several things to do, okay? So now, we know that your range is here, right? The range is here, okay? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna add countertop on this side of your range, okay? And right now, we're just gonna make it 2 feet. A 2 feet base cabinet. It's gonna go right there.
Sure.
2 feet. And then you know what comes next is what? Your what? Your
Sink.
range goes right here. So now,
Range.
yes, your range goes right here. So now you got to go back to your product selection sheet and actually put in the width of the range, the actual width of the range.
The range is.
Okay. Oh, you can go ahead and do that right now. Okay.
All right.
But I'm gonna talk to somebody else. All right.
I get it.
Cool.
Thank you.
No problem. I'm soliciting questions, issues.
I have a question.
Yes.
I think I've kind of got it figured out with the wall cabinet above the fridge.
Okay.
So I think the size I'll have to go with is the 39.
Okay.
The flush end piece is half an inch thick, but
So it's only half an inch.
yeah, I believe so. That's what I saw. Try to go with page 405 in that.
Okay, so let me get there too. Let me see if I can get there quickly.
Actually, I'm not sure.
Okay, let me get there as well. Let me see to do what I need to do. I need to. Okay, kitchen cabinets. Anson, what did you find that? In what category did you find that?
It's in tall
Yeah,
tall
I thought.
panels.
Yep.
On page 405.
Okay, page 405. Okay.
I'm guessing I was reading it wrong and they're 1.5 inches, not half an inch.
Well, it all depends on what you're using.
Okay.
We have two options here. We have vinyl and then we have wood veneer. Okay. All right.
Oh, I thought the flush refrigerator end panel, I thought on the side it said like it was a painted hardwood.
Okay. Oh, is that what it said? Oh, okay. Finish. Uh-huh. Okay. All right.
I figured that would look nicer. I don't know. I've never used one of these.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. I think what would look better, let's go down to page 405.
Okay.
Okay. Now we see we can have a flush panel that has a return. You see that?
Yes.
I think that added thickness at the end is going to give it a different look. Would you agree?
Okay.
Yeah.
What is the return? What does that
Okay,
mean?
so now let's see. Let us read and find out. Okay, let's see what it is. I think it's a. I just saw a dimension. I think it's. I think it's 1.5 inches.
Yeah, I was confused by that.
Yeah, it's
that
1.5
little,
inches.
like,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
three
that's what it
quarters
is.
and 3/4.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's 1.5 inches. Cool.
And then I don't know about getting it
Your
to the
height
bottom of
Say it again.
about getting it to the bottom of the cabinet that I have. I think it would need to be 85 inches high. So I guess would have to like get the 87 and then like cut off 2 inches. So that it was,
Well, I think it extend. Okay, all right. From the top of your. Okay, we're looking at 7 feet 6 inches, right?
yeah, so 90 inches, and then I have a 15-inch cabinet is what'll fit above the fridge and still give me enough of a gap, like you were saying.
Right. No, okay, I think that panel. I think that panel extends to the top.
Yeah, if I did the 90, I guess it could go next, like,
Right. It would extend to the top of that end panel.
okay. I just wasn't
Yep.
sure if that was,
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
that would look right or not.
Yeah, because you see how they're making them like 84, which so it goes to the top.
Okay, so just do the 90 and then the one that's 24, so that'll be the same.
Correct.
Okay,
The
cool.
the same depth as the base cabinets.
Yeah. Yeah, and that top cabinet is 24 inches as well, so that it comes out to the fridge.
Yeah. Yes. Do they make them? Yeah. I would keep the the width of the panel to be 24. Well, do we want it to be 24?
That's what that cabinet is above the
Oh, it's 24?
yeah. So
Good.
it's
Okay,
yeah, the
I got
depth
it.
of it is 24 inches.
Yes. So the width of the panel and the depth of the high wall cabinet would be the same. Yes.
Cool. I got that figured out then.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So now let's see what's next. Okay. So now we have to make it pretty. Okay. We have it out. Okay. Now let's use our tools and start to make it pretty. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna make reference over here to this plan here. Then we can talk about it, okay. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do first, okay? Now we're going to, well, you might want to take a PDF of it the way it is right now, okay?
Okay.
That's all right. Hello?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right. So then what we're going to do then now, okay, we're going to now show the base cabinets, okay? All the base cabinets with wonderful, thin, dark secondary lines. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, okay. That's how we're going to start, all right? At the refrigerator, we just going to leave space for right now. Space here, space for the refrigerator, space for the dishwasher, and this space. Cool?
Okay.
Okay, cool. Now do you see how, and then after we have drawn the base cabinets, then we're going to draw the wall cabinets with secondary lines, okay? And notice how the wall cabinets overlap the base cabinets?
Yeah.
That's just how we're going to show it.
Okay.
Okay, so you can go and start to secondary line, the base and the wall cabinets. Don't worry about windows right now. Don't worry about doors.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. Hello, Gia. Hello, Gia.
Yes.
Have you sent me anything tonight so I can look at?
Oh, I sent you right now.
Anson,
Yes.
I just want to reiterate that eventually we're going to be organizing the annotation this way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hello, Luke. How are you?
I am good, sir. Sorry I came in late tonight.
Yeah, I didn't realize that you was with us. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I popped in about, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes ago.
Okay, cool. Now, I see what you've done here. Good. All
And
right.
I made the updates we talked about before the end of class last week. So
Okay. All right. Now, um, have you kind of been following that we're now going to go to the craft made manufacturer and actually start to specify these base cabinets?
you said that we are or aren't?
Oh, we are. I'm sorry. We are.
Yes, I was trying to find the catalog on CraftMade, and I'm
Okay, so
trying.
let me help you with that. Let me help you with that. Okay.
Yes, sir. Because I
Okay.
know that's kind of the next step.
Yes, sir.
I still have to add the um, refrigerator and sink, but that's based off of the products I have already selected, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I see that you started in a corner here, and so we're going to start right there with this kind of lazy Susan. That's what you want to use, right?
Yes, sir.
Cool. All right. So now let's see how we can get to that CraftMate site. All right. So let's go back to D2L. Okay.
Because I have it pulled up here on my end, but I just didn't know. I was gonna pull up the video from last week, and then you just chimed in. So
Okay. Cool. So I can help you with that.
yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So let's go to week 7 and 8. Let's go to kitchen cabinetry. Okay. All right. So this is where we're using the CraftMate site, right? Right here.
I don't. I see the drawing, but I don't know if you're.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
You're
didn't
fine.
switch it. I didn't switch it. Did I?
You're okay. Oh, you know what? Let's see.
Yeah, I think I'm sharing with you.
I see the drawing. I just don't see if you're on the current
Oh.
week or whatever's case is.
Okay.
I see that you're sharing though.
Okay, you see where it says kitchen cabinetry, right?
It looks like it's just showing your
Okay, so let's see
your
what.
email.
Okay. What about now?
There you go.
Okay, all right. Woo. Okay, so we're at week 7 and 8. We're coming down to kitchen cabinetry, right?
Yep, I'm in there.
Okay, so are you already in the low site? Oh,
Yes. Yep.
okay, all right. So craft made.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I guess I should bookmark this.
Oh, product specifications.
Oh yeah. Okay. You there?
I am here.
Okay. All right. So now we're gonna just choose Lowe's.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
That's
Let me
what
know
I was
when.
missing.
Okay. So now we're on the same page. Okay. So let's go over here to this icon right here. Okay. And let's start with our base cabinets.
Okay.
So now you're starting. You're starting in the corner. You're starting in the corner here. So let's go. We're just gonna scroll down. Okay. There are tons of base cabinets. We're gonna scroll down until we get to the corner cabinets that you want to use. But it would be good for you just to browse through these yourself anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting dizzy.
Yeah, my catalog is still loading, but I'm watching on your end, so I know where to
Okay.
go.
Okay. So we're just gonna scroll down until we get to those corner cabinets. And we will eventually. So you see that we have tons of options for base cabinets.
Yes, that's awesome.
There we go. So now that's starting on page 313.
Okay, I'm there with you.
Okay, cool. Now, so now we're starting with this corner cabinet here, right?
Yes.
So we see we have let's see if we can scroll down a little bit more. See what do we have some additional options? Okay. Cool. Okay. Okay, we see on 314 we have the Lazy Susan that you want to use probably, right?
Not
I just
quite sure. Is it?
oh no yours no that's not the one you want to use. Yours is diagonal. So let's see if we can scroll down to more somewhere until we find that. See.
I'm starting to see them a little bit more further down the
Here we
diagonal
go.
ones.
Here we go. On page 317.
Yes.
All right. So now this is where you're going to start. You're going to start. So you're going to start in that corner, and you see here how it's giving us dimensions in which we're going to draw it, right? In the corner.
Yes.
Okay, good. So now we're going to draw that. Starting in that corner. We're going to draw that base cabinet, and then we're going to identify it very lightly, so we can go back and make reference to it as a BA36. Okay.
Okay.
And now you have to determine whether you want that door to open to the left or you want it to open to the right, whether you want it to be hinged to the left or right. Cool. Let's go down and see if we have any more options. Okay. Yes, we have some more options as we go down. Okay.
Now, when it comes to the drawing part, on the back end of the cabinet, it doesn't have the corner drawn.
Right. You don't have to do that part.
Okay.
Okay. Let's just make it easier for us.
I guess it's just more symmetry.
Yeah. I wouldn't. Okay. So all right. So now let's go a little bit further. All right. Let's go back to. Do I have your? Let me see. Do I have your?
It's been a little while, so.
Yeah. No, there's no problem. Okay. Let's see. Do I have your? Yeah, I do have your the plan here. Let me see. Let me get it here. And then we can move further so you can keep working. All right. I thought I had it here. Okay, well, let's go back to your, let's go back here. All right. You can see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay, so here we have the corner cabinet. So you probably have it drawn correctly already, because from the corner
Should be 36.
Exactly.
Yes, I made sure of that. I was looking up stuff over the weekend because I just kind of thought about the whole Lazy Susan thing. So I kind of did a little research, but yeah.
I love it. Love it. Okay, cool. So now what goes to the left of the Lazy Susan?
Let me see my original drawing. I think it's supposed to be a cabinet.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure it's a cabinet, but
And then
that's
the
where.
dish.
Okay, that's where your sink is going to go. Oh, no. Okay.
I'm trying to see if I have it.
Yeah, I'm looking for your original too. How come I don't have that?
I- Yeah, so I should have so the sink will be right in front of the window, and to the right of that should be the dishwasher. And then the space in between that and the Lazy Susan I'll have available for, let me see where I have that floating around.
Yeah, the dishwasher probably should go to the left of.
You want it to go, you think it's to the left of the sink?
Yes, because you don't want the dishwasher to be adjacent to the Lazy Susan because that's kind of awkward.
Okay,
Understand what I'm saying? So now,
Yeah.
so you have a Lazy Susan, a base cabinet, your sink base, and then your dishwasher.
okay. And then the refrigerator should be right next to that.
Correct. So now let's deal with these. Let's deal with the countertop. I mean, let's deal with the countertop and the type of base cabinets. All right. So now you have your Lazy Susan, okay, and then next to that, you're going to have a base cabinet, okay. So now as we look at, let me stop sharing here, and then I can do it here. Okay.
So the, just so I am kind of tracking, my sink model that I chose is has a length of 32. So I just like center that on the window, correct?
Yeah. Okay. So here, here's what we're going to do. We're going to let the base cabinets establish where the window is located. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that'll be easier. So we're not going to try to fit the window location to the base. We're going to fit the.
I see.
Okay. So let's look at. I'm just going to sketch it right here. So have it right here. See the screen? Yeah. So here's what we have. So now we have that Lazy Susan like this, right?
Correct.
Good. Yeah. Okay. And the next to this, we're going to have a base cabinet. Now, so and then next to that, we're going to have our sink, right? So now
Yes.
we see that when we look at this, as you make reference to this literature here, okay, we know that we need at the sink here we have a D1, whereas we need 18 to 36 inches, okay, and D2. We need 24 to 36. All right.
Okay.
So now, and then while we're looking at that, we look at this isometric.
Yes.
See that at the sink center, one of the base cabinets needs to be a drawer unit, a DB unit, at least one.
Okay.
Because we have a standard base cabinet, right, which has a drawer and shelves, but at the sink center, one of those base cabinets needs to have all drawers, and that's for storing utensils and things like that.
Okay.
Make sense? All right. So now, I'm just going to continue sketching here. Okay, so now we're gonna have a sink base unit. We're gonna talk about that in a few minutes. Okay, and then we're gonna have our dishwasher. Okay. So I would make this base cabinet at least 24 inches.
Okay.
And then I would make it a DB 24. So when you go back to the CraftMate site, right, you can look for the drawer units, okay, base cabinets, right, and then I would make that a DB 24. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Are you following me?
I am.
Okay, good. Now next to that we have our sink. I'm gonna ask you a question. What is the length of your sink?
The length of my sink is 32 inches.
Okay, good. And what kind of sink is it? Is it like
It's a single bowl. There's no. It's not like double bowl. It's just. I'm trying to think the best way to say it.
okay, no, here, I can help you. It's not an apron sink, but you know what an apron sink is, right?
Not quite sure.
Okay, all right.
I can search it real fast. Just so I have a better picture.
Oh, sure. Have you heard of a farmhouse sink?
Yes, it's not. It still sits inside the counter. It doesn't.
Okay, got it. Okay, good. All right, so now the length of your sink is 32, and what we like to do to ensure that the sink itself can sit inside the base cabinet, we like to make the base cabinet at least one increment wider than the length of the sink. All right, so your minimum sink base here should be a 36.
Okay.
Okay, so now that the sink base is located, now you can locate the window at the center of the sink.
Okay.
Make sense? All right, and then next we have a dishwasher, which we're going to provide 24 inches of space for. Okay, and then what's next to it?
After, so we got the Lazy Susan, a base sink, and then dishwasher, and then I guess a refrigerator, because before that would have been just probably a regular base, but we're putting the dishwasher in that space now. So
Right.
and we're making that the refrigerator end, I think, flush with the end of the island. I think we talked about that before.
Yeah, we did.
So
So now we have to work out those dimensions to make sure we have adequate space.
right, and my refrigerator width is 32 3/4 of it long.
Okay, and your refrigerator occurs at the end. Okay, so I'm just going to draw it here. So now we have base cabinets here, right? Base cabinet here, and then we have the refrigerator. Is that right?
I don't know that we'll be able to have the base cabinet next to the dishwasher
Okay.
with it being.
Okay, that's one of my pet peeves. Let me see. It's my pet peeve. It may not be.
To have a dishwasher
having two appliances next to each other.
Yeah, I was trying to do the same thing. That's why I kind of had it right of the sink, but beforehand.
Okay, having a refrigerator here.
I was talking about before in the original.
Having a refrigerator here.
Well, trying not to have two appliances next to each other, so that's why originally I had the dishwasher to the right of the sink, and I would have had base counter space in between the sink and the refrigerator.
Okay, cool. All right. So maybe here's what we need to do then.
I could also put the dishwasher in the island, but I don't know how you feel about that,
Yeah,
because then it's
I
going to
mean,
be next to the.
it's been done before. It's sort of an atypical approach. Atypical, not typical. But here's my issue. I was trying to get this dishwasher away from this point right here. But here's what we could do. Here's what we could do. Where's my eraser? Let's go back over here. Okay. So what we're trying to do is to get that dishwasher so that when you open the door of that dishwasher, that it really doesn't kind of like, it's not really at this corner here. So what we could do, we could come over here. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
We can come over here and we could introduce what's called a filler panel.
Mm-hmm.
See that? And I would make that filler panel at least 3 inches, right?
Okay. Is that just like a? Is that literally just like a board that runs and it's
Yeah,
kind of like a space?
Yeah, but it's the same finish as the
Yes.
base cabinets.
I have that. Something like that in my house.
Sure. So they're called filler panels. So if we made that at least 3 inches, then we could go 2 feet and start the dishwasher. See what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
So now that's getting that dishwasher away from that corner. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay, cool. All right. So when I open the door, it's no problem, because we're probably never going to open both doors at the same time. So your dishwasher goes here now, and then now you have your sink base unit, which is 36 inches. SB 36 goes here. Okay. And now your window can be centered above it. Okay. And then next to that, we're going to have that DB unit. I don't know what length you have. DB unit.
Yeah, it's gonna be all dependent on.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then if you need to add another filler panel to kind of get this. Okay. Well, let's talk about this right now. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So some kind of DB, and then you're going to have your. And then you're going to have your refrigerator here. Okay. 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 Now, your refrigerator is going to be at the end, correct? The end.
Yes.
Okay. So here's what we want to do. We want to introduce an
end cap or whatever.
Exactly. So
I heard you talking about that with Anson,
exactly.
which I like that.
Okay, good. So let's say that we've kind of done the research for you. So
Yeah.
okay. So this end cap, this end panel is going to be 1.5 inches in thickness. You see that?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Now, then what is the width of your refrigerator?
Width is 32 3/4.
Okay, 32 to 33. Okay, so 33. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. So now that this refrigerator is kind of like encased with the end panel and the wall cabinet you're gonna put up here, we want to make the distance from we want to allow this space here. We want to make that 36 inches, because here's what we're doing with that. We are providing clearance around the refrigerator for ventilation and for ease of access. Right? So here's what I'm saying. So from this DB right here, okay, we're going to come over 36 inches, and that's where that end panel is going to start. And then the end panel is going to be
Okay.
and then the end panel is going to be 1.5 inches in thickness. Okay, all right. So now when all of that is determined, so now we can go back here and we can work out this island location so that the end of the island and the end of this end panel is sort of in the same plane, right?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
All right.
Now, and remember, as you're adding these base cabinets with construction lines, you know, write the size, you know, lightly in front of it, so you can go back and make a PDF, and when you're going to make it pretty, you have a copy of it.
Sir.
Okay, all right.
All right. Got some work cut out for
Yes,
me.
sir. A little bit.
Thank you so much for taking your time.
Okay. See my board?
Yes.
Good. All right. All right. Your refrigerator goes here.
Yes.
Okay. From your product selection sheet, what is the width of your refrigerator?
Wait, let me find it.
Jason, when you
Yes.
when you finish with your base cabinets, let us talk about it, okay?
All right. I'm still working on them.
Oh yeah, I know. Yes, sir.
Miss W,
Yes.
I think I didn't take it with me today. For the so you was asking for the product section sheet, right? The
Yeah,
home.
I'm asking you, yeah, according to your product selection sheet, what is the width of your refrigerator?
Yeah, I mean I think so. I think 11 home is not with me.
Okay. All right. So, what is the scale to be?
The scale was I was using the size you told me. It
Mhm.
was 30. Is 30 times 30?
It's 30.
Yes.
Oh, I think I told you that because you didn't. Okay, okay. That was when you were using the quarter scale plan. Yeah, the quarter scale plan. All right. Okay. Uh, okay. Well, we won't stop there. We won't start there. We'll start up here. Okay, we're gonna start on this end. Okay, so what is this right here? Your range? Gio?
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can.
Right. Yeah,
Okay.
that was the ring.
Okay. Oh, so, yeah. So, well, you kind of need. You've made your product selection, right? You've done it.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
so
I done. Yeah, I done it. I just didn't have it with me right now.
okay. Yeah, but see now here's what you got to do. You got to make sure that you have all your reference materials with you when you come to class now. Yep. Yeah, you got to do that. Okay. Because this is your range right here, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna start there. We're gonna start there. Okay. Good. What is the width of this base cabinet right here?
That was like 3.2. No, I mean 3.25.
Now we got to talk in inches. Okay.
Oh, okay.
How many inches are we talking about? Okay, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you here. Okay, cool. All right. So now, here's what we're gonna start to do. Okay, we're gonna start to actually specify these base cabinets. All right, and we're gonna start in this corner right here. All right. So now, what needs to happen is that this base cabinet, this base cabinet here needs, you saying that it's scaling to be what now? How many inches?
It's around 39 to 40.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make this base cabinet here, we're gonna make it 36 inches, 3 feet, okay? So I want you to go ahead and change that for me right now. Let me know when you've changed it. Xavier,
Yes, I'm here.
send me a PDF of what you've done so far.
All right. All I did was add that little like counter angle, that 90-degree in the counter angle. That's pretty much all I did. I was waiting on you to add the sink in because I didn't want to do nothing wrong. And I added the surface on the stove.
No, we're not gonna draw the stove in. No. The range. So
Range, yes.
yeah. So take the circles out, please.
All right, I'll take that out and take a picture of it.
Yes, Jason.
So I have a couple. I guess I have a question.
Sure.
So well, I looked up that the BCC.
Mm-hmm.
It was it didn't say anything about a stovetop. So
Okay. So what kind of cabinet is it?
it's base. It's like it's a specialty cabinet. I got.
Okay. Yeah, I just hadn't seen it before. I was just curious. Okay. So it's a specialty base cabinet used for what purpose?
Mainly for cooking utensils.
Okay, cool. That's perfect. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, and that's in your island? Yes, it is.
Also, so the for the base cabinets, there was options here that say with that little extension BUTT.
Yes.
I was just curious about that.
Okay, I'm going to illustrate that to you. Okay. You can see my screen? Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So if I did a base cabinet in plan here, in plan view. All right. Sometimes when you have a double door base cabinet, they have what's called a stile, which separates the two doors. So you would have a door here. It's called a stile. So when the door would close, it would rest against the stile, right? But doors, okay, do not have a stile. The stile is omitted, and the door just butts up against the top frame of the cabinet. Probably your cabinets are probably like that. It doesn't have a stile.
Well, I think I was trying to decide that now, right? I mean, 'cause
Yeah. Mhm.
I think I like I don't know. I think I would go look at what I have down, in my kitchen to see.
Sure.
But I'm understanding now what the difference is.
Okay, good.
But I have my cabinets laid out on my
Okay.
cartoon and everything. So
Can you send me a PDF and we can talk about it together?
yes.
Mr. Williams,
Yes.
I just wanted to ask, after the secondary lines, did you just want me to go ahead and start labeling everything like the reference drawing?
Um, why not? What time is it? Yes. Okay. Let's look at that real quick. Okay. All right. Of course, we know all the text is going to be what, 1/8 of an inch in height, right?
Yep.
All right. So, you see how all of this is in alignment here? That's what I like. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
And that's a 1/16 from the
Well, what I would do, I think it's a little bit too close here. I would get it maybe like 1/8 of an inch away. Fine.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. And then of course, if I don't think you have a situation, but do you have an L-shaped kitchen? I don't remember. I can't. So
Yeah, kind of.
kind of.
Yeah.
Okay. But at any rate, what we are doing, we're keeping all of the text horizontal, irregardless, right? Good.
Yeah.
So I would do the same thing here with the wall cabinets, right? I would make it at least 1/8 of an inch, okay? And then just make those also in horizontal alignment.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, Gia, have you made those changes? That change for me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right. So now we've made that base cabinet 36 inches. So here's what I want you to do now. Let's go to let me get close to this. Oops, I don't want to do that. Okay, let's go to D2L. See where I need to be, I think, right. Okay, let's go to week 7 and 8. See this here? Let me share my screen with you. Okay, let's go to week 7 and 8. Kitchen cabinetry, and then kitchen sources.
Excuse me, where is it located at?
Okay, here it is here, weeks, learning materials, weeks 7 and 8, kitchen cabinetry.
Yeah, I was on week 7A, but I couldn't find it. The kitchen.
Okay, here I am, weeks 7 and 8, right? You can see my screen. Scroll down, until you come to kitchen cabinetry.
I saw it.
Okay. And open up kitchen resources.
Where's going?
Are you there?
Yes. The problem. Oh, I got it.
Okay, so now, are we on the same page here?
Yes.
Okay, good. We're going to be specifying craft-made cabinetries, cabinetry. So just open up the craft-made site right here. Got it?
Yes.
Okay, let's go to support right here. And let's come down to product specifications. Support, product specifications. Open that up, okay? It brings up these 3 suppliers, Lowe's, Home Depot, and another one over here. They supply craft-made cabinetry. Okay, we can use Lowe's. So it's going to take a moment to load the PDF, which is about 600 pages. Let me know when it's loaded.
I think good right now.
Pardon me?
I think good right now.
Okay, so let's go to this icon right here. Okay, you there?
Yes.
Okay, let's go to base cabinets, because that's where we're going to start to specify. We're going to start to specify the base cabinets first. Open it up. Okay, this brings up their base cabinets. There are tons of base cabinets, but I'm going to explain this initial information here. We're using stock base cabinets, and the depth of the base cabinets is going to be 24 inches, as you can see here, 24 inches. The height is going to be 34 inches, or 34 and a half inches. That is not going to change. Again, the depth of base cabinets, 24 inches. The height of base cabinets, 34 and a half inches. What does change with base cabinets is the width. Okay. And we see for a single door base cabinet, a single standard base cabinet, and a standard base cabinet simply has a drawer and shelves. Okay. So for a single standard base cabinet, they start off, the width starts off at 9 inches, and they increase in 3-inch increments. Okay, so when you look at the manufacturer's model number, which I call the nomenclature, we see B stands for standard base cabinet. The next number is the width, and increasing in 3-inch increments up to 24 inches. Okay, the R or L stands for whether you want the door to be hinged to the left or hinged to the right. Okay, so for a single basic base cabinet, it goes from 9 inches to 24, to 24 and beyond. Okay, you would get into the double door base cabinet. With the same nomenclature, okay? B standing for base cabinet, and of course, the next number is the actual width, okay? So that's how you would actually read the nomenclature for base cabinets. And that really doesn't change as you begin to scroll down through base cabinets. You will see there are tons of options in terms of using and specifying base cabinets. All right, but let's go back to here's how I get started. So we're going to get started. Let me make reference to the, are you there, Gia?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Just make sure you're there. Okay. All right. So now, what we're about to do is to start to specify the base cabinets using the CraftMate site. All right. So I'm going to stop sharing here so you can see my board. Cool. This is a sample. This is a sample drawing of somebody else's design. Okay, but this is a sample drawing. What we're going to be doing now is specifying the base cabinets, and actually writing the manufacturer's number that we're getting from the CraftMate site at the base cabinets. So let's go back to your drawing. Let's see where's your drawing? It's right here. All right. So now we made this base cabinet. We started here. We made this base cabinet 36 inches. Now, in terms of base cabinets, you can have a base cabinet that has all drawers. Okay, and they're called drawer units. Okay? CraftMate calls them DB units, and of course we just talked about a standard base cabinet that has a drawer and shelves. Okay, what center? Okay, this is your range. Okay, good. So we see at the range center, we need at least one drawer unit right here. Drawer unit that has all drawers. Okay. All right. So starting here, okay. Here's what I would do. Okay, I would make this unit here. That's 3 feet. I would make it a drawer unit. So CraftMate calls them DB36. DB36. So I would write that very lightly in front of that base cabinet. Okay. All right, and then next to that, you have your range. Okay. Ranges are typically a standard range. It's typically 30 inches or 2'6". How wide is yours? Hello?
That was 30 per 30. 30 by 30.
Okay, good. All right. All right. So now this is 30 inches. That's what it should be. All right. All right. So now next to the range, you have some more countertop. What is the width of this countertop right here? What's the width of that?
Is 3 inch. No, I mean no, not 3 inch. That was 36 inch.
Okay, good. So now what I would do with that one, I would make that one a B36. Okay, so now that dishwasher, right?
Yes. No, that was the DW.
Huh? Yeah, dishwasher.
Oh wait, yeah, this one. Yeah, this one.
Okay, all right. So now, I want you to. This is what you're going to be doing, right? Using the CraftMate site. Okay, you're going to be specifying these base cabinets. You're going to have. I need your product selection sheet so we can determine what the length of your sink is, because you have a sink right here, right?
Yes.
But we need to know the actual length of the sink that you specify. That length, then we can provide a base cabinet to receive it. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, and then at your island here, right? The island. So now listen, you don't have to wait until next class to work on this. I would advise you to work on this between now and Wednesday. Okay, so now at your island, you have base cabinets here. What is the length of your island?
It's 8.
What is the length of your island from here to here?
It's 8 feet.
8 feet. Okay, good. 2, 4, 6. All right. You also going to have base cabinets here. Okay. You're also going to have base cabinets here. Okay. And then eventually we may have the opportunity to actually slide this island over this way. But right now, I would put 3 base cabinets here, but now they have to be, the width of them has to be divisible by 3 inches, right? 3 inches. So we need to specify these cabinets, and whether they're a standard base cabinet or drawer unit, that's really up to you. My suggestion would be to make it look good is to have a DB in the center and just B cabinets flanking it like that. So standard base, DB, standard base. That's my suggestion. I think that will look pretty good. Okay, so now, and that brings us now let's go back to the craft made literature. Okay, so now you can my suggestion is for you to scroll down, okay, because these are standard base cabinets. There are tons of options. Okay, scroll down and kind of become familiar with the base cabinets. Okay. As we're scrolling down, this brings us to the drawer units that has all drawers. You have the option of choosing a three drawer base cabinet or a 4 drawer. So that's going to be your decision. Okay, drawer units. They have special cabinets that's designed to receive your sink. They're called sink-based units. You need to look at those. Okay, and just go through in general to kind of become familiar what your options are in terms of base cabinets. You got me?
Yes.
Okay, so you can work on this. You don't have to wait until Wednesday to work on this. When you come in on Wednesday, you should have these base cabinets already selected using the CraftMate site. Have any questions?
Not right now. May I?
Okay.
All right.
All right. Okay, it's approaching the 8 o'clock hour. Okay, it's approaching the 8 o'clock hour, and I'm entertaining any questions that you might have. Xavier, I want you to hold on. I want to talk to you. Okay. Does anybody else have any questions?
I do.
Yes, sir.
About labeling my cabinets. Where I have my sink, there's like a small cabinet, and right where the L is, I'm having trouble like figuring out
Okay.
where I should label.
Okay, cool. I want you to use, okay, let me find your particular, let me find it. Okay. Let me. Okay. Anson, right?
Yes.
So I think you're talking about this right here, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's one of the
Okay,
spots.
cool. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to do what we call a leader line. A leader line. Okay. So you over there somewhere here. It doesn't matter. What is it? What is it called?
That is BSSP6.
Okay. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to say XXX. Okay.
Okay.
XXX right there, right? Good. Now, from the center of that, you're going to start with a landing from the center of that line, right? Okay, and then you're just going to angle your arrowhead to there, to that, and put like an arrowhead, just like that.
Okay, cool. The other question was, should I also label that the end piece for the end panel for the fridge?
Absolutely.
Okay, and
You probably want to do the same way with a leader line.
okay, yeah. All right. Oh, and then the other one was the floating shelves that I have to the right of the window. Since I have two of those, should I like write 2x or anything like
Yes,
that?
yes, 2x would be good.
Okay, just 2x, right, and then the number for those.
Yeah, because what happens, we're not doing all of the drawings, right? But if we were doing the whole set of drawings, you would actually have elevations,
Yeah.
interior elevations that would actually show those vertically. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I think. Yeah, I think that's everything then. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. I'm still entertaining questions. Anybody else with a question before I talk to Xavier? Okay. All right. So the rest of you who don't have any questions, continue working and do whatever you need to do. And we'll see you on Wednesday.
All right. See you on Wednesday, Mr. Williams.
Okay.
Good
Have a
night.
great one.
Have a good night, sir.
Have a great one. You too, sir.
Have a good night.
Good night. Xavier, are you still there?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Did you send me what
Yes.
you've done recently? Okay, let me check that out. Okay. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Okay, let's see refrigerator. Okay, Xavier, you can see my screen, right?
Yep.
Okay, so now you have refrigerator, you have a base cabinet, then you have your range, and you have another base cabinet.
Yes.
Okay, and you made those two base cabinets. You made them 24 inches. Is that right?
Yep. 2 feet each.
Okay, all right. So now I'm going to and the width of your range is 30 inches, right?
Yep. Yep. Just check the paper.
Okay, so now I'm gonna stop here so you can see. So I'm gonna do what you have. Okay, so refrigerator, 2 feet, and then I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna draw in the range, which is gonna be 2 foot 6, 30 inches. So this is the range. Okay, and then okay, and then you went another 2 feet. Okay. Oops, 2 feet. Okay, so now that's what you have, okay? The 2 feet range, 2 feet.
Yes. I think it would be cool to put like a corner cabinet in there. I'm gonna sketch it over here, okay? Okay. Okay. So 2 feet range,
2 feet. Okay. Yeah. And then 2 feet. Okay. Now, if we put a corner cabinet that looks like this, 1 foot, 1 foot, and then 3 feet. See that? That corner cabinet, if you like it, that corner cabinet would kind of like.
I have one of those.
Good.
Yeah, I like it. I never thought of it though. But yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, cool. All right, so let's come over here. Let's draw it then. So let's come over here, a foot. Okay. And then just draw a line down here. Okay. And then we're going to go from this. Come on. And then, okay, see, we went a foot, and then I changed direction, right? A foot. You got that?
Yep, I'm doing that as you do it.
Okay. And then and then we're going to go from this point. Well, from this line here, we're going to measure 2 feet.
You said 2 feet over on the top?
From this line right here, there is 2 feet.
Oh, so the top is 3 feet and the
Yeah,
all right.
from here to here, 3 feet, but from here to there is 2 feet.
I got it.
Okay, and then from this line here, we're going to measure down 1 foot, and that's going to give us that corner cabinet. So I'm just going to darken it in so you can see it better. Okay, so now how you see how we created that corner cabinet in there?
You said go 1 foot down from that 90-degree angle?
Okay, from here, I'm going to 1 foot and draw this line.
All right.
You got it in there?
Yep, add in the final line on the bottom.
Okay. Now, so now according to your plan here now, okay, this is where your sink is going to be. All right. So now have you specified your sink?
Yep, I gotta get the paper.
Okay.
Sink 25 inches in length.
I need to know the length of the sink. That's what I need to know.
Yep. 25 inches.
It's 25 inches
Yep, 25 inches, 25.125 inches
by what?
by 10 feet on the depth.
Not 10 feet, no, not 10 feet.
Inches. Oops, sorry.
Okay, all right. I think you need to choose a bigger sink, but we're gonna get around it. Here's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna from this line here, see this line here? Okay.
Yep.
We're gonna go 3 feet, and that's gonna be the base cabinet that's gonna receive our sink. Okay. So from this line here, we're gonna come down 3 feet. Okay, 1, 2, 3, right there. Okay, so this is going to be our sink right in here like this. And again, from here to here, it's 36. Okay, and then typically the dishwasher goes next to the sink, right? And dishwashers are 24 inches in width. Okay, so from that line, we're going to go another 2 feet. Okay, so sink, dishwasher.
I got it down. You want me to add SK and
You don't have to. I was just doing it for you. If you want to, it's fine. Okay. I was doing it for your benefit.
I got it down.
Okay, so now, so now you have this peninsula in there, right? See that? You still
Oh, yeah, the L. So
yes, yes. Sir. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. All right.
Are you eating crabs?
No. Yeah, I'm kind of close to the bottom of my paper.
Okay. All right. All right. But you have it on tracing paper, don't you? You have it on tracing paper, not vellum, right?
Yep, tracing.
Okay, good. So,
I have like 2 feet left on the bottom of my paper.
Okay,
So
okay, that may be all that we need. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna add a panel here, and we're gonna make that panel like. Okay, we're gonna make what's called a filler panel. Okay, and we're gonna make that like three. Let's make it like 6 inches. Half. Okay, 6 inches. See what I added there, right there? So from the dishwasher, I added this line right here, 6 inches away, horizontal line. Got it?
yep, I'm just adding the vertical lines. I have it.
Okay, and then now we're gonna change direction. We're gonna change direction. Right, from that 6 inch line right there, we change the direction. And then we're gonna add some more base cabinets in here. And we know that the base cabinets are going to be 2 feet. So we're gonna go 2 feet here. Okay, 2 feet here.
Where you at?
Should I add that counter thingy?
Yep. All right. So now that's all we're gonna do for this evening. All right.
How far over is that?
Oh, we haven't determined yet. I think, okay, let's see. If we start from this point here, let's see. Let's just do this.
Like 4 inches, 4 feet? Or is that too short?
I feel like it's gonna be a void or zero version or something.
Okay, let's make it 5 feet for right now. 5 feet.
All right.
Okay, so that's going to be your peninsula, and then we're going to add an extra foot to that, so you can come over here and put your bar stools here.
How high up is it?
How high is what? What do you mean?
The peninsula you said?
Okay, all right. So we're gonna do right now from here to there is 5 feet,
Yep.
and then from here to there is 2 feet. That's all.
Oh, 2 feet. All right.
2 feet. It's counter depth.
That's right on the edge for me.
Yeah, well, that's fine because when we do it on vellum, we can center it better because we're gonna do it again.
All right.
Okay, so what scale is this? Okay, what scale are you doing this at?
1.5. Half mark on
Half an
blue.
inch, good. All right, half an inch, good. So all you gotta do later, we're gonna just trace it. We're gonna center it and trace it. Okay.
Yep. Put a half an inch on the top of my paper.
Hmm.
Oh, no, I'll just put a half an inch on the top of my paper so I don't forget.
Okay. All right. So that's all we're gonna do on tracing paper tonight. On Wednesday, we're gonna take this and we're gonna well, in the meantime, what you can do is go ahead on vellum, draw the cartoon for assignment 4A, the cartoon.
All right.
Okay, and then on Wednesday you'll be ready to center this and add your the counter for your bar stools, and we can move forward to select those specifying those base cameras.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right, sir. You have a good evening.
Thank you.